Star Wars fans, long have we waited, and now finally, after so many months, after so many May the 4th sucky things, at long last, it's Boba time. It's time for the next Disney Plus live-action Star Wars show. Only the second live-action show for Star Wars. The Mandalorian being the first one, having a couple of quite successful seasons. We are mere minutes away, ladies and gentlemen, from what I think is probably also one of the most mysterious, interesting shows to come out. Scratch that. Interesting properties for a major IP. There were not even press screeners given out. We know very little. There's one sort of plot leak floating around that everyone's like, there's no freaking way that's true. There's rumors galore. Speculation, as I call it. And in mere minutes from now, our eye holes will get fed for the first time at what I think will be the bountiful table of the Book of Boba Fett. How are you, ladies and gentlemen? How are you guys doing? You let me know in the chat. What is up? I know. We're gonna meet up with Theory later after we both take in this episode. We will link up later. And what I'm hoping for personally is that we just have a version of that scene in Spider-Man between Ned and Peter, and we're just like, dude, just back and forth. I would absolutely love to be completely blown away by the show. 56 minutes is my guess. Josh, do a poll. Well, I'll tell you. We did several polls yesterday, or earlier today. We did several polls on the morning stream where we gave away that Death Watch helmet too. It was awesome. I saw many of you there, of course. And we went over a couple of different things on the different polls, and I can go over them now with you guys. We asked, do we think that episode 1 will be 45 minutes or longer? And that's what most people thought. Most people thought, yes, the episode should be and will be longer than like a normal episode of Disney Plus television. I think everybody's kind of expecting that. And for me personally, if it's anywhere 40 minutes plus, I'll be really, really satisfied. But I really would love, obviously, 45 minutes to 50. You know, dude, it's Book of Boba Fett. Like, it's your first live action thing in a long, long time. Like, come with it. That's sort of my thing. It's just come on with it. You know what I mean? So I would say that's sort of the first one. You let me know in chat what do you guys think about it. The second one we asked is if there would be a flashback in the show. I personally do think there's going to be a flashback, and most of the Nerd Vengers this morning felt the same way. We were like, yeah, they're probably going to do some flashback stuff. Maybe Sarlacc pit, get him getting out of it. I think that could even sort of be a cold open. You know what I mean? The cold open. Just for out of curiosity, what was the length of episode? Here, let's do a thing. Let's do a thing real quick. What was the length of episode that Rodriguez did in season 2? The Boba Fett episode. And here, I want to show you this. I just want to kind of do this together here. Check this out. First time I've done this in a long time on the Disney Plus homepage. Click the Star Wars button. Oh, man. Feels good. All right, let's check it out. Mandalorian. Season 2. It was chapter 6, was it? No, it was... Was it chapter 6? Whoa! Which one was it again? I want to say it was 6, yeah. Yeah? So that was 45 minutes, yeah? Yeah. Should we watch this scene where he... Oh, man. Sheesh! Boba! And yeah, this was a... Oh, it was only 35 minutes. Okay. Look, this episode's satisfied. And if you look at the sort of average here, you got 40 minutes on the opener of season 2. Or season 1. 55 minutes last year. Whew. Dude, if we get another 55, I'm telling you. What, boys and girls? I'm going to be very satisfied. James Kelly, welcome to the Nerd Ventures. You are a Nerd Venture now. So, kind of interesting about that. A lot of us think flashback. Let's go through a couple of more of these questions here. Again, we're mere minutes away, ladies and gentlemen. We're mere minutes away. Will we see a classic bounty hunter cameo? That was the other question. A lot of us thought yes. We didn't know which one you would do. And I think the thing is, man, a lot of people are speculating that because they didn't send out the screeners, that's a real indication that you're getting something juicy. You're getting something. You're going to get some spoiler just punching you in the face, like no holds bar. So a lot of us think that there could be something really juicy within episode 1. Within episode 1. Is it already out? Some people were saying it was out. Is it out? Do we have Boba yet? Oh, you know what, guys? I kind of had a change of heart just now. I'm kind of thinking we watch Biomes. Book of Biomes seems kind of nice. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Maybe that's the move. It's 30 minutes? 38 minutes? Okay. All right, everybody. Get it pulled up. We're not going to pull the trigger on it yet. But get it pulled up. Oh, man. The Book of Boba Fett. Boba holds court. All right, everybody. Pull it up, but pause. Pull it up, but pause. And here's the thing. We are going to wait a little bit. I know. Agonizing. But there's probably somebody right now that wants to join with us. Oh, shit. I have the screen up. That wants to join with us. That just got up. You know, they have to pee. They got to get their coffee. And they're going to need just 2 to 3 more minutes. So everybody relax. At about 2:58, we'll get it started, okay? Because I don't even know if I can wait until 3. I don't even know if I can. But that's the move. That's the move. I know. It's painful. Jason says that's me. Yeah, see? I know. Yo, I'm usually that guy. If I didn't have to be like running the show, as it were, I would be that guy. And I would be late probably. So yeah, it's all good. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, let's go through a couple of these other ones. So look, everybody's like curious, will we get a crazy cameo? Will we get something crazy like that happening? I'm gonna say yes, we will get something like that going on. 3 specific things that I'm interested in, whether or not they actually even get mentioned. Okay, and this would be Din Djarin, it would be Grogu, and it would be Luke Skywalker. Mainly the crew from the end of last season of The Mandalorian. Are those characters going to be mentioned at all? Like, are we going to see a rollover of how Fennec even meets it back up with Boba, right? Because technically speaking, before we see them in the post-credits scene together, we don't even know. You know what I mean? We're not even sure. Did they meet up again? How did they meet up again? And then bam, we see them together. So we're like, yeah, they do. Are we going to see that? Is she going to just be fangirling over Luke Skywalker? Is Fennec Shand just going to be a Luke Skywalker simp all throughout the show? That's a question. That's what they call a question in the business, ladies and gentlemen. I actually switching my headset. Din might get mentioned. It will be up at the regular places at the regular time. Yes. So that's another reason why we wait. Not everybody gets it right away. Sometimes it rolls out throughout different regions. Oh man. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. Yo, do me a favor, though. Smizash the like button. I know it's mad early in the morning, but I got to do my due diligence. I got to do that. Otherwise, YouTube comes after me, man. It's horrible. 38 minutes is not bad. It is not bad. Could be better. Could be worse. And you know what? We have no idea the pacing of the episode. We have to kind of just take it in. Got to just take it in. Not here yet? Yeah, so put no into the chat if you don't have it yet. Put a no into the chat. How dare I call Edmonton an ice rock, sir? Yo, you're right. Try, everybody that's saying no, damn, that's a lot of no's. Try to search for it, guys. Go to the Disney Plus homepage and go to the search icon and literally type in Book of Boba. Also, try to refresh it, and maybe if you're on an app on like Xbox or something like that, reset it, or reset the app, that is. So some people said they found it from search. Some people are saying, yeah. Refresh, you boomers! Got an itchy finger. Can I just hit play? Hey, you do what you do. Just no spoilers in chat until we get to it. You know what I mean? We'll talk plenty of spoilers afterwards. But for now, everybody relax. Search for it, guys. It's in a section where the trailer is. Hey, no spoilers in here. You don't say that. Somebody just said Darth Jar Jar is in there and ruined it for me. All right, search worked. Who brought the snacks? Said David. Well, David, if you're asking that question, it should have been you. You know, you clearly wanted snacks. You clearly knew that there was going to be a group arrangement. Where are your snacks, my guy? Aw, shit. Darth Jar Jar and a Watto appearance? Okay, guys, are you flipping ready? We're going to get this thing going. But again, let me know. Put a no into the chat if you don't have it yet. I am sorry, because you were going to put no into the chat and then you were going to go into a ice cold panic as I move to start this watch party anyways. So I'm sorry, but I'd still like to know how many people are being left behind, how many people are terrified and freaking out. Okay, we're ready. It looks like everybody's ready. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this fucking thing real quick alike. Okay? I'm going to count us down. Get your buttholes ready. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Oh my God. Ooh, it even has like different music on this part, huh? Sweet. music's tight. Ooh. Flashback. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Nice. Oh, snap. The Jawas. They're just stealing his shit. That's awesome. Mm. Dang. Jawa's not messing around. It's the Philly version of the Jawas there. That was weird. Dude, that's wild. They just have him, they're just riding him behind him. This is very Western. I love this. Damn. This is freaking dope. I kind of called it with the cold open though, with him coming out of the Sarlacc, but there was more than that. It was that was kind of crazy. Crazy ritual. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. Damn. Other prisoners. Dang. Uh oh. The whole crew's coming. Oh snap. Oh, snap. Is he going to go Super Saiyan? Interesting. The Polynesian spa. It'll get you feeling good. Yeah. Yeah, this music's dope, dude. Hmm. I don't know about that guy. This mayor's gonna be a problem, dude. Mmm. Interesting. Oh, it's like a more mariachi version of it. I love that, dude. That's dope. Yeah, that's cool. Who's this lady? Cool. Getting that tribute. Cool. They're just stealing out of his thing, bro. The fuck? It's kind of wild with those shields. Oh, snap. Gamorrean's in for the win. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Nice. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, pretty dope. Get him. Get him. Mm. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. More dreams. They tagged it. Bunch of bohos. Yeah, Boba's gonna need some moisturizer for sure. That's what the back is for, though. Mm. How'd he get his chains off? Well, he just lets them off the chains, I guess, so they can dig better. He's probably still chained at the feet. Whoa. Is it a Rancor? What the hell? Damn. I don't know what that thing is, dude. Yeah, it's a Machamp or a Machamp. Dude, he's killing the Machamp. That's cool. So Western. All right. What do you guys think? No posties, no post credits, no nothing. I want to know what you guys think before I give my thoughts on it. Wait, that's it? Yeah. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? So, yeah, so I see some people like in the sixes and sevens. Some people are like, oh, it's fire. So I feel like there's sort of a divide probably between folks that are like, that was cool, but not amazing. And then other people that absolutely loved it, right? Leaks were fake. Well, you don't necessarily know that the leaks were fake. Nothing was given away in episode one. Because I really don't recall the leaks saying specifically in what episode what things will happen. Unless I'm mistaken. So some of you are like weaker, some of you guys are like stronger. I think honestly, like I really liked it. It didn't necessarily have any like crazy things, like no like mic drop type thing at the end. I think they're sort of setting a tone in the episode. I feel like it's super Western. Like really, really Western. I think it's a good starting place for likely what we'll see, for the rest of his arc in this show. Um, yeah. I kind of dug it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I kind of dug it. There's just a lot of really, really fun stuff in there. A lot of love, a lot of care, and I think they are establishing slowly what's going to be happening in the show. So overall, I'm satisfied, but I will say that it's not the formula that I expected, in the sense that I did expect it to ramp a little bit faster. Like I expected sort of like an oh shit kind of a thing, and there's really no kind of crazy oh shit moment with the show. They do reveal, of course, how he gets out of the Sarlacc, and things of that nature, kind of taking us through the flashbacks via his doing of the back to. Also, Rodriguez lied to us a little bit, right? Because he said everything was shown from the first 15 minutes of the first episode. There's definitely stuff in the trailers that we haven't seen yet, like his actual interactions with the mayor, etc., etc. Yeah. So it was cool. It was cool. I guess I would say if I had to give it a total score, I'd say 8 out of 10. It's definitely not the strongest opening out of all of them. It's hard to say whether or not it's better than Mando Season 1's opener. It definitely is not as good as Mando Season 2's opener. Mando Season 2's opener was like, holy shit. You know what I mean? This one was more like, all right. You know what I mean? Like, all right, let's go. Like, this is cool. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. And, yeah, I want to watch it back. You know what I mean? I want to see all the different things that are in there precisely. Like there's a lot of fun stuff like Jawas beating him up, and things of that nature. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about it. I'll hit Theory up in a little bit too, see what he thinks. Is anybody in his chat right now? What's he saying? Like, how does he feel about it? Because to me, like, it's really atmospheric. Like, it's really atmospheric, and it's definitely showing you a lot of his trials with the Tusken. I think you might see more of that kind of put throughout the flashbacks. And I'm definitely feeling like some of my earlier on predictions about his sort of experiencing Catalyst out of that situation is going to be true. Meaning it's going to really come from him sort of being inducted into the culture of the Tusken, at least in some way. You know what I mean? Weird that they're dragging out flashbacks. Wonder if his relationship with the Tusken Raiders will come back to resolve something in the finale. No, so what I think's happening, and look, it's just a theory, it's just speculation, but what I think's happening is they're really trying to show how he's going to end up getting something out of his time with the Tusken. And essentially, like, that's why when he sees Din unite the Tuskens with the people of Tatooine, it's going to, like, click for him. He's going to have, like, a come to Jesus moment, so to speak, with that. So, yeah. That is kind of interesting that there was a stormtrooper. Some people are saying it's bad. Look, I don't think it was bad at all, but I definitely can see how other people would feel that way. It was really on the edge for me. You know what I mean? There's just so much, like, love and fun stuff in there that I really enjoyed it. I liked the story with him and the Tusken. I thought was, like, interesting. Like, it's very Western, very, like, Native American, like, drags the American cowboy across the desert, tortures him, does all this stuff. American cowboy does something to save that one of the young Indians, one of the young Native Americans comes back to the village, tells him all about it. The village accepts the cowboy, and then there's some kind of bond formulated there. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what I think happened, and I'm kind of with it. I think though, if, like, let's just say, for instance, that all of the stuff from here, like, let's say it doesn't elevate from here, because I'm curious as if you really like the episode, are you okay with the show being more or less this for many episodes, and then popping off in some crazy way with some other crazy stuff? So, because to me, I'm like, okay, this was sick, this was dope, like, I really like this, but I actually would like it to ramp up. You know what I mean? I'd like it to get a little more crazy. What they can do with stagecraft and all the tech and all the stuff that they can do can get pretty grand in scale. I mean, we've seen a lot of crazy stuff in Mando Season 2, even in Mando Season 1. So one would hope, of course, that it needs to pick up. Are we seeing different directors? Yeah. That's the word. That, yeah, we will be seeing different directors, for sure. Let me see here. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we can go through some of the stuff that happened in the episode too, if you would like, ladies and gentlemen. They're definitely setting up this mayor wants tribute. What do you guys think of this? What do you think of this? Yo, let me 2 out of 10. Oh my God, Lavery. You needed more? I totally understand needing more. I think that if you do this even 2 more times, like let's say episode 3 or 2 and 3 kind of are the same vein, like that kind of 8 out of 10, but not quite blowing our hair back place. I do think Star Wars fans are going to get a little impatient with the show and be like, yo, because at that point you'll be like about halfway through the show. Do you know what I mean? Let me go fill up my coffee, ladies and gentle beings. Let me fill up my coffee. So y'all wait for just a second here. Okay? I'll be right back and we'll dig into more of this, okay? Oh, man. I have so many questions. I really do. Let me switch my... I have questions. I got questions about the show itself. I got questions about the fandom. I want to know, like, how is the fandom reacting to the episode? What do you guys think? What have you seen? What are the people saying? What's everybody saying in the streets? What's everybody saying? What are they saying in the streets? I'm going to make my tweet about it. I really dug that episode. But see, here's the thing. So, like, it's just interesting. Even doing this tweet, right? As silly as it seems, like, I'm not gonna write in here like I love the episode and like all caps, you know, with mind blown emojis. Like, I can't give it that. You know, that's not what happened. It's interesting. I will give it 2 exclamation points, though. I'm curious, man. I am really curious. Let's see if we can pull up any of the sort of social media reactions to it real quick. Take a peek at this. Let's see. Anybody tweeting? Anybody tweeting about it? People said it was good. This guy says 10 out of 10. Of course, guys, let me know your scores. I know you've been putting them in there a lot as well, but I definitely want to see what are you guys saying? Like, how do you feel about it? Should I give him a call? Should I give him a call? People are saying they loved it. They got freaking Godzilla out here. No, it's Machamp. Does nobody recognize? Yo, what up?
Did you watch it?
Yeah. I watched it. You watched it?
Yeah, what'd you think?
So, I liked it. I didn't think it was like crazy, or there's no like crazy reveal or like insane thing. But yeah, overall, I liked it, man. Like, you know, just doing a real Western thing, really like cowboy and Indian kind of situation between the Tuscans and him.
I
And
love it.
so, yeah, I liked it. I thought there was a lot to love in the episode. What are your
It was
thoughts?
great. Dude, I thought it was really beautiful the way they like showed they like make you want to see more of him healing because you just know that it means more flashbacks.
Yeah, that's true. And the flashbacks were cool. Like, getting out of the
Yeah.
Sarlacc, it's not a huge process, but yeah, he essentially just gets himself out. You know what I mean? Which I thought was cool. The Jawas like coming in and just jacking all of his stuff was
Just
funny.
just
Yeah,
beat the
so
shit out of him,
yeah, dude. And then like, bro, and then he gets sort of dragged, and we've sort of seen this motif in westerns before, but yeah, he gets dragged with his hands and
Yeah.
tied up, and he that's why he's so hideous when we see him, because like just the sun, and he's just getting the shit beat out of him and stuff.
It's been
So
5 years.
yeah. Well, what do you think about the Machamp monster, the crazy
Oh,
Pokemon thing?
Shiva?
Yeah, what was your thing? What do you think about that?
Um, it was kinda cool. I don't know. It's a cool monster. It kinda looked weird, to be honest.
Yeah, it looked a little weird. Some people were saying that like the CGI was a little bit off, and I can't necessarily argue with that. But like it was
I think it
fun.
was
Like
too,
yeah, yeah, it
was
did
a little
it did
bit.
seem a little bit off, but it was a cool thing. It was a cool concept, and then he takes him out. It's kind of interesting. Like he's being super political as well, just with like all those people coming in, and he doesn't kill the mayor's person and everything. He's really
Right.
trying to be political about it. That was kind of
I
interesting.
know. I just saw a comment, someone or a super chat, someone said that that kinda pissed them off. They wish it was, like, more Dark Horse, which I think it will be. Like, I
Yeah.
think he's gonna have enough of this shit, and he's gonna be like, "I'm tired of being so nice to everybody, and everyone's just taking me for granted. I think it's time for me to just let loose
I agree.
and
Yeah,
have
I think
no
he's gonna
mercy."
try it this way at first, and then he's gonna snap out. It's also possible maybe he finds something out about the mayor that then changes his mind, and he's like, "Yo, that's crazy. Like, it's time to go." But yeah, no, I agree. I think it's gonna ramp up in general. Like, there's no way because like I said, I like this pace, but there's no way they're gonna keep this pace for 7 episodes. Like I think they're
No,
gonna
dude.
ramp it up. He's gonna get tired of it. He's gonna go crazy. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I'm totally okay with that. It's interesting. Uh no real crazy reveals or anything like that. And I'm wondering how the fandom is going to take it because you and I like the episode. What would you do you have like a score? I'm kind of thinking like an 8 out of 10 for me.
I'm giving it an 8. I
Yeah.
just loved it. I thought it
Yeah.
was really great the way they did everything, and, I see some people aren't too happy with it, but I feel like it's just because I told them I think they probably would rate it higher if it was episode 0. If it was
Sure.
like they released this maybe like a few weeks ago, let's say, and just to get us amped, and this is like the prelude to the actual show.
Yeah. And I think it's a really rewatchable episode though. When
Totally.
we go back cuz that's kind of one of the things that's fun about Mando is it's probably the show I revisit the most. Like I don't really revisit the Marvel shows, but I do revisit Mando. And
Yeah.
it's like it just is a good ride. Even on some of the ones that aren't necessarily total bangers, the flow feels good and I feel like starting here is a great like if nobody if you got imagine if nobody like was really into Boba Fett and you're
Mhm.
coming in to a Boba Fett show, this is a great way to not only get you like introduced to the character because dude he had flashbacks of like Attack of the Clones and stuff. I thought it was sick,
I
but
know,
also
man.
like you get it
Kamino.
just established that this character, this version of Boba, where he is at now, has suffered so much, and you're gonna really go along with this dude on this journey. It was so I think it's very serviceable as a first episode, but yeah, it's not like a oh my gosh, kind of thing. So
I just liked it because they answered a lot of questions that people have been wondering in canon for, well, I guess not really because Legends used to be kind of canon. So,
yeah,
how do you
yeah,
feel about him just taking out the Sarlacc himself instead
I
of
love it.
Dengar helping?
Yeah, 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 I love it. I think it's a good it's
Yeah,
good for the character. It's like, oh
it
no,
is.
he's got to just do it himself. And
Mhm.
that scene, even though it's short, is really interesting because it just shows like how much of a survivor he is. He goes over, gets the stormtrooper, oxygen, and does what he has to do, breaking through. We don't even see the whole thing, but it's just that, yeah, he gets himself out essentially. Which, yeah, no, I think is good for the character, and it's also good that he doesn't just walk away. That like he's totally exhausted and destroyed by that. The bottom parts of his armor was missing, like when he comes out. So he takes a lot of damage, kind of getting out of there. Um, yeah, I think it's good for the character overall.
I think it's great for you. Do you think that was Max Rebo? Because I thought he blew up.
I don't know, and I'm not even sure who's Max Rebo. Why am I
The
blanking
the
on?
the the, the blue elephant playing the
Oh yeah, I
it's
mean
not the
it's either
piano or
him,
the
yeah,
xylophone,
yeah, it's
or is
either
that
him
Kelsey?
or obvious a montage to him, right? So he could have blown up. I love, by the way, the Spanish themed, like the mariachi version of that cantina mix. I thought that was
Yes,
awesome, dude. I was like, dude, that is great.
dude, I think they did a really great job. The whole
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I
I
thought it was
I think it
awesome.
was. I think they did a bang up job. I think it's totally revisitable. I think it's setting stuff up. We're obviously going to see the mayor situation unravel, whoever those assassin people were, and develop what's happening with him with the Tuscans. You know what I mean? So we've got a formula, and we're off to the races.
I think it's gonna be dope, dude.
Yeah, man.
Are you gonna do a breakdown?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna probably let you go here in a second and do some super chats. I'm sure you'll do the same, and then yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna
live
work on
too?
a breakdown, and yeah, we'll talk about it soon. I'm gonna watch it again and just kind of get more of a total feel, for
Yeah,
for
I
where I'm at. But
I gotta watch it again and do the breakdown. So
yep,
usually, are you live right now?
I'm live, baby.
Yo, chat. Josh is live right now on the Den of Nerds live. If you want to go show him some love.
Appreciate you, appreciate you. All right, brother
All right,
man,
homie.
I'm gonna let you
I'm
go.
gonna get back to the stream. Okay,
All right,
buddy.
man. See
Catch
you.
you later.
Yeah, yeah. Shout outs to Theory, the homie, of course. Good to talk to him. Yeah, it's fun, man. I think we're on a similar page with it, which is kind of nice. And again, I totally understand people feeling, their own sort of way about it. Totally get it. For me personally, I'm just like, dude, this was cool, and it's nice too. Like, so I didn't get any of the crazy like leak stuff, and some people are gonna be like, the leaks were wrong. And by the way, maybe the leaks were wrong. I'd love for the leaks to be wrong. You know what I mean? Because it would just be like, oh shit, like what are we gonna do? Like, what are we gonna experience here? It's pretty crazy. So I'll go over just a few of the super chats here, and I'll hang out and see what y'all have to say in chat as well. And then I think I'm gonna kind of watch the episode again and think about a breakdown, work on a breakdown. I think I'll probably do my breakdown like in the middle of tomorrow. But yeah, it's like I'm curious about the commentary on the episode even as much as I am about how I personally felt about it. You know what I mean? Like my sort of thoughts on it. So all right, let's see here. Kevin, I appreciate the 5. Said so hyped for this. I assume that was before. This sets up a lot, but it does it in a compelling way. I'd agree. Lavery says, I do not believe in character. How was he able to walk? How was he so strong without eating or drinking? I do not believe the character. I think you're saying like that's too crazy. Well, I think that's it's a little bit obviously extreme what he's able to do, but that's because he's Boba Fett. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what I think they're trying to show you here. Just how crazy it is. Just how cool it is that he's that strong. You know what I mean? He's a force of will. He's like an old Charles Bronson kind of character. A Clint Eastwood kind of character. Just indomitable. In some ways. Double Down says with the $10 house, says Star Wars is in a lost place. No films and scattered shows. For a premiere, he got beat up the entire time. I had big hopes and feel they need to wow us with this, and this didn't do it. Maybe 2 will. Honestly, Double Down, I can't even necessarily argue with you because I kind of even said that a little bit myself, right? Not now that I've seen the episode. Now that I've seen it, I feel differently. But before the episode, I had mentioned Star Wars is in a weird place. And in some ways, yeah, they do have to just blow people away with this show. They can't afford a Hawkeye, you know? And I like Hawkeye, but it was just, it was like whatever. When I say that, I mean, it's an average show, you know? I don't think Star Wars can afford for the Book of Boba Fett to just be an average show. I could see how watching this episode, I mean, he does get beat up a lot, but he also, like, literally escapes from the Sarlacc on his own. You know what I mean? There's a lot to love in here if you're a Boba Fett fan. But yeah, he's going through it. You know what I mean? He is going through it. So, again, I think it's really fun, very westerny. But I could see how you're looking at this and you're like, man, nah, like I want Boba Fett going nuts, going crazy, gangster ass shit from the start. I'm really like. And I just got to be honest. Like, I always just try to be honest with where I'm at. Where I'm at personally is, this is a nice start, dude. This is a really nice start, and I'm excited to see where we go from here. Harris Ralph says, yeah, this show is going to build up, has stupid amount of potential. Excited for the next episode. Yeah, I'm excited too. Astro says, Crimson Dawn theme at 36:32, I think. Yeah, so this is a thing. And I think that it'll be probably more publicly discovered now. But yes, the Crimson Dawn theme is in the main theme for Boba. So this leaked out earlier throughout the day. I'm not sure. Not sure what it means. Are the leaks true? Is Crimson Dawn? Is that who those people were? Is Kira at the head of it? We don't know. But yes, the Crimson Dawn theme is in the main theme for Book of Boba Fett. Take that how you will. James Kelly says the $5 holler should drop the mayor in the Rancor pit. Yeah, that would be sick, dude. I'm here for that. Nuckin' Futz 197, member for 7 months. Thank you so much for all the support. Says, what's up, Nerd Vengers? A very strong start with the flashbacks. Got me hyped real quick. I went in without expectations and wasn't disappointed. Yeah, I went in with expectations and still wasn't disappointed. Like, I cannot sit here and say that was disappointing. I liked it. I wasn't blown away, but I wasn't like, oh no, either. You know what I mean? I'm like, cool, and where's the rest of it? You know what I mean? Like, where's that? Because I still think we're getting it. I still think you're going to get that crazy, blow your hair back kind of stuff. And so personally, I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. I liked it. Trucker Mark USA says, nice start. It's more Star Wars. Yes, please. Indeed. Indeed, I liked it. Some people were saying they were disappointed by the length of the episode. Yeah, I get that. Those assassins were definitely Crimson Dawn. So, obviously, we'll get a lot of breakdowns and everyone will get into it. But how do you know they're Crimson Dawn? Is it just the red shields? They do a lot of development in the episode. Like, I'll give sort of fair play to people that were like, oh, man, like, I kind of wanted more. Because it's very developmental. I mean, he's literally developing relationships all across the board. Like, even this scene, like, all these different scenes. It's a lot of build-up, man. And then this scene. I thought it was really cool. So, you can tell they're Crimson Dawn by the face tattoo, people are saying. What you talking about? Was that a gang sign? It was, dog. It was. Patrick Wire says, you say that this show really has to blow people away. Do you think we could get a massive cameo, like a flashback sequence with Vader? I think you will get something crazy. Yes. If I show too much Boba. Yeah. Oh, look, these are stills. You know what I mean? I'm not playing at all. I think we're safe. We've done this many times. So they're just your regular neighborhood ninjas. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. Dude, yeah, it was very Robert Rodriguez. This is true. As far as Patrick's question, I do think you're gonna get so many cameos. I think you're gonna get so many fun cameos. They just didn't do one in episode 1. That's kind of what it is. And maybe that's all right. It's kind of for the audience to decide. You know what I mean? It's kind of for everybody to decide. You can't have any production without parkour these days. I mean, why would you want a production without parkour? You know what I mean? There's more to life than cameos, people. Character development in the episode was perfect and necessary. Yeah, I love me some cameos. Don't get me wrong, I'm the Marvel guy. You know, I want the connective tissue. I was waiting for Iron Man to pop up. But the thing is, it's a well-crafted, put-together episode. It's in, you know, I thought the first episode of Hawkeye was really strong too, by the way. I was like, that's cool, man. That's really strong. It's character development. It sets up sort of a tone for everything to come. And I still think we're going to get teased and spoiled with goodness. With goodness yet to come. Where's Mace Windu? You didn't see Mace Windu in there? You're going to have to watch my breakdown. He's in there. I feel the show is just not grabbing me the way I thought it would. I guess we'll see how it goes. Totally fair, Spencer. Totally fair. Feel how you feel, dog. Starlight Escape was good and all, but I really like the interaction between Fett and the Sand People. Yeah. I think really it's going to depend on, like, are you down with the Sand People storyline? Where's Dengar? Dude, you didn't see Dengar? He was hanging out in the bathroom on a roll. If you didn't like the Sand People stuff, and you're, like, not down for Sand People Boba, you might be like, I don't know about this episode. You know what I mean? 8 out of 10? Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. Do I think the Western theme makes it close to guarantee that Cad Bane shows up? No guarantees, just hopes, dreams, and the fact that it would be fucking dope. You know what I mean? So why not? Why not, bro? And then we got our first Pokemon in the Star Wars universe. Very interesting choice to bring in Machamp. You know what I mean? Very interesting. Very interesting. I think they're going to be only flashbacks. That was what was the gang sign. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, man. Yeah. Who would play Cad? I have no idea. I think it's rumored out there who would play them, but yeah, I don't know. Goro vibes. Yeah. We're getting a Jawa genocide? I don't know about that. Yeah, it looked a little stop motiony. Yeah, a little bit. Where's Cad Bane? Dude, you didn't see Cad Bane in the episode? You guys missed all the cameos. No wonder people are divided on the episode. They missed all the stuff. Sheesh. Do you think we'll see Under the Mask of the Sand People? Nah, fam. Extreme Boys. Membership for 11 months. Thank you, man. Says this episode did everything a pilot needed to do. Set the scene. It got me interested in the series. It needs to do something bigger in the future, though. Yeah, 100%. I think that if this pace, like, and this is why I'm so interested to see how other folks react to the episode. I think it could be sort of a divided thing, man. I do. I think there's a lot of people that are like, yo, I don't know about that. Like, that wasn't good enough or whatever, you know. I'm interested. I couldn't argue with people like that. I couldn't argue with people. So we'll see. I saw someone say, like, do you think Boba is acting political? And I think what you mean is, like, is he acting different than he normally would as a character? I don't think so. You know, if you watch the Clone Wars, Boba, he gets betrayed by it was it's that assassin lady, I forget her name. But so Boba actually, like, has a heart. He kind of always has. You know, and he's ruthless and he's brutal and he's very adept, but he's always had a heart, you know? So I think we're going to see sort of the process by which he comes to the place that he's at. But no, I don't think he's acting different than his character, you know? He's a badass, for sure. But he's always sort of had redeeming aspects to his character, you know? That's sort of always been a thing. Yeah. Dude, totally. I think he's going to learn some stuff from the Tuskens as well. I mean, that trope is kind of being established here. Like, that's a trope. You know what I mean? He's going to kind of learn some things. Let's see here. Mike Mother Flippin' Porter says, I want Boba's CPAP machine. Yeah, it's pretty good, huh? Scott Strong says, for 18 months, gritty crime lord stuff in Star Wars. At last. Also, cool to see Max Rebo and the droid from Galaxy's Edge Cantina, voiced by Paul Rubens. Yeah, that is pretty sick. That is pretty sick. Callisto with a very generous $25 holla. Holy mother loving love of the mother says, did you think he chose to go back to the Sand People instead of running away because of a strategy to gain alliances in a harsh environment, or because surviving the Sarlacc pit changed him? No, I think he's still just too far away from Tashi. And I think what you're referring to is, so we see the scenes of him at Tashi Station fighting off the gangsters, etc., etc. What's the deal? I'm not sure how it's all going to fit together, but what I'm seeing is, again, he has reverence for the innocent, the people of Tatooine. He has reverence for the Sand People. He's going to see Din. I really think it's headed to that place where what happened with Din Djarin is going to be a catalyst for him to want to help Tatooine, take over Tatooine. You know what I mean? So. Yeah. Las Carlos says Rodriguez lied and said all the footage was from the first 15 minutes. Not sure. No, 100% he lied. 100% he lied. Maybe he only saw... maybe he didn't see the right stuff there. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe he didn't see all the marketing, but yeah, no way, fam. It's multiple episodes. And he said they did sort of tease out this whole crazy like spoiler stuff and all that. You know, I wonder, and we can't, this is pure speculation. I want to make this very clear. I'm speculating here. But something that Marvel has been doing lately has been cutting things from episodes and really playing on the fly to prevent spoilers from getting out there, or to create more buzz in the social media spheres for the possible spoilers. So they cut out a bunch of Kingpin stuff from episode 4 and episode 5 of Hawkeye to allow, I think in some ways, the conversation to really ramp up and take over and go crazy. I'm going to start calling it the No Way Home effect, where fans are hearing this rumor and then there's more evidence for it, but then the studio's like, dude, let's not tell them anything and get them to fight about it. So it's possible that maybe there was more of this episode and they cut it out. I don't think so. I think this was just what he wanted to do with episode 1. And I think it's a good episode to establish the vibes, establish the world, and establish where we're going with Boba. You know what I mean? I'm kind of here for it. So I'm going to wind this stream down, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. Jake Cruss. Holy mother loving love of mother's very generous $20. Holland says, glad to have Star Wars back. Looks like it's going to be an entertaining show on the road to Kenobi. Hashtag Mephisto confirmed shirts. We should do that. Mephisto's definitely confirmed. Y'all didn't see Mephisto? He's everywhere. But, yeah. So we're going to wind this down. Any last minute thoughts, put them in the chat. Totally understand. By the way, if folks didn't love the episode, that is okay. You know, we are allowed to feel differently about this stuff. And look, I'm saying it's an 8 out of 10, but it's like a strong 8 out of 10 for me. It's like, here's the 8 out of 10. I liked it. And I'm like, as a Star Wars fan, I feel good, and I feel good about where we're going. It's like a good 8 out of 10. You know what I mean? Feels inconsistent? Maybe. I'm not really picking up on that vibe for me personally. But, yeah, maybe for you. Whoa, Spencer, you got an X-Men arcade cabinet? I literally saw one of them. I was in Boston over Christmas, and I saw one of them, and I was like, yo. Like, I really wanted to pull the trigger on it because it's cool, right? It's got, like, X-Men versus Capcom. It's got X-Men versus Street Fighter. It had some other stuff on it. I think that's the one you're talking about, right? I think that's the one you're talking about. Let's see here. Double Down says, respectfully, I just feel we don't need development for a character that is so well known for 40 years old, but I appreciate your honesty. You're a real one. Hey, thanks, man. I would just say, just to push back on that a little bit, while he has been around for a long time, you can't expect everybody to watch Clone Wars and have seen the younger stuff, and he's kind of barely in the other media. So while I agree I do think technically you need to do something like this. You know what I mean? Jake Tandy says, I got to play a biker who gets shot in the Arrival preview and super stoked about this. Keep it up. Hey, are you the dude that emailed me that I need to be talking to that has a mutual friend? Let me know, Jake. Are you that guy? Because I'm horrible with my emails and shit, but I will get back to you or that other person. Josh, will Amelia Clark show up? I still kind of feel like she will, but nothing conclusive, man. Like, we don't get any real indication of that on this episode. So, I don't know. I don't know, man. Interested to see. I want to see how it performs. You know. Yeah. See some negativity, but online, some funny takes and everything. I'm interested, man. I'm interested to see how people take it. How does everybody feel about the Book of Boba Fett? Solo Connections, I think it's on. Please freeze frame that graffiti gang sign scene. Why? I mean, what do you think? What do you think, bro? What are you saying to me? So what do you there it is. It's upside down Mandalorian helmet. Solo is the mayor? No, I don't think so. Saw Chewie's fur. Yeah, that's what the Trandoshan hands to him. Trandoshans hate Wookiees, and they hunt them. They hate them. Josh is broken. Yeah, that's what happens. Two J's, so J.J. Abrams. Oh, shit. You know what it really is? It's a J.L. for Josh Lucas. Because I hit my uncle up. I was like, hey, Uncle George, can I get my initials in the first episode of Book of Boba Fett, please? And he was like, well, I'll see what I can do. You know. So there you go. All right, all you freaking buttholes. Much love to you all. And I hope you guys have a good night. I will be doing a big video about this episode tomorrow. So look out for that. And if you're a Nerdvenger member, we will also be doing a watch party tomorrow night, or rather just a stream together. But yeah, we'll watch this episode again together. There's some dope comics I want to read. Maybe we'll play a little games as well. But yeah, so I'll see you guys soon. I appreciate you all. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you all get some good sleepies. And yeah, as I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day. And I'll see you in the next video.